Mic test, mic test. All right, here we go. I'm going to get a little commentary going for you guys. This elite singles matchup between MOLINA ORTÍZ and Bill Rosenberry. Off to a 1-1 start. MOLINA with the unfortunate scratch. And a dry break. Dry break from Bill. Gonna bring MOLINA up to the table. We've got all kinds of action going on. EvoSports tables. We got a great Shu Cheng and Damian Pongpanic matchup going on. Got Chad Raswick and Steve Klein going on table 3. All kinds of action. Elite singles going on right now. MOLINA has a good layout to work through this rack and take advantage of that dry break from Bill. Wants to come up, got to come up above the 10 to play the 3-5 combo on the next shot. And just perfect. She didn't want to go up too far. She wanted to be fairly straight on this 3. Don't want to have a big angle on that to have to deal with the next shot on the 3 afterwards. She might decide to pocket both balls here. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but she doesn't. Simply because she could have just kind of stun followed that cue ball right to where it is right now, pocketing both balls and being good on the 4, but this works out as well. She's in great shape. Very flat on the 7. Just wanting to draw back. I don't know if she wanted to get that flat on the 7 ball because it means that the cue ball is going to be fairly close to the rail. She was able to stun it off a little bit. And a nice little slow roll on this 8 ball to come up for the 9 in the top right, and should be all she wrote for this one. Swinging the cue ball around, catching that third rail to get perfect, absolutely perfect on the 10. How good is that? Just making this game look so easy. MOLINA ORTÍZ, a force to be reckoned with in the elite division, up 2-1, and really hasn't missed a shot, I think, except for that scratch on the 10 ball in the first rack. To give away the first rack, she's been pretty much perfect the entire time. Xu Cheng coming over to get a runaway ball. Xu Cheng on table 1. Xu Cheng and Damian Pong-Panek on table 1. MOLINA ORTÍZ, Bill Rosenberry, table 2. Chad Raswick, Steve Klein on table 3. And I can't quite see who's on table 4 over there, but I think 4, 5, and 6 are all elite as well. So if anybody is interested in checking out any of that action, it's all on the EvoSports Streaming YouTube channel. The WBCA playlist on our channel has all of these videos. The live ones will be right on top. You can channel surf and pick and choose what you want to watch. Look at that break from MOLINA ORTÍZ. She pocketed 5 balls on the break and doesn't get a shot on the 1. My goodness. 5 balls on the break in 10 ball. And no look at the 1. That is just rack. You got to be real careful here. I wonder if she's going to be looking for maybe a spot somewhere around here where you can see the edge of it, but you're not really selling it out. I think that's what she might be looking for. Nope. She's putting together the jump cue and saying this is all or nothing. She's only got to jump over just the edge of this 2 ball and put the 1 in the corner. So pretty tough to push out when you pocket 5 balls on the break. So doesn't want to turn over the table. She wants to continue the run. Here we go. Oh, and she makes it off the 10. What a beautiful shot. A 5-ball break and then a jump shot on the 1 to go off the 10 and get perfect shape on the 2. That is absolutely fabulous from MOLINA ORTÍZ, showing exactly why she is playing in this elite bracket and why she is still in this tournament. I like how she's taking some extra time, because sometimes you got to calm your nerves a little bit after a really good shot. You got to settle back down. You don't want to just come in and fire the next one on your adrenaline rush. You want to let those nerves settle a little bit, get back to baseline, and execute with precision as she is doing. So the 7 ball to the bottom right. And going to try to come up to where the cue ball is now. Just making this game look easy. This is absolutely impressive. Absolutely impressive. How many times do you see a 5-ball break, you're hooked on the one, and you jump and you get out? That is absolutely impressive. 100%. MOLINA ORTÍZ up 3-1 and playing damn near perfect pool. Bill hasn't really had much opportunity. He had a dry break in the last rack, and that cost him 2 games. A dry break equals 2 losses when you play against MOLINA ORTÍZ in many cases. And in this elite division, there are only 2 players left on the A side, I believe. Yes, the hot seat match is going to be at table 9. Looks like it is being played right now on table 9, which is Clay Belvoir and Stan Taranjo. That's going to be on Raw Hannah's On the Wire Creative Media, YouTube and Facebook. Check that out if you'd like. I think that match is happening right now. That's the hot seat match. This is the B side. And so Bill with another dry break, and that's got to be frustrating. MOLINA starting off with a safety. Does she get it? And she doesn't. So this is actually, I think, really the second error of the entire match from MOLINA. One was the scratch on the 10 ball early on, and this one I'm calling it an error just because she's let him see the 1 ball. However, I don't think that he has a play on it to a pocket. He's going to have to try to find something creative here. I don't believe that the 1 passes by the 4 to the side. Doesn't look like it. And I don't believe that Bill can see enough of the 1 to pocket down in the bottom left corner. This is very, very difficult. The safety is, there's no obvious place to get safe here. And I wonder if it's possible if he can back cut this into the 4 and call the 4 in the pocket. But that's an incredible back cut to be able to do that. And is he jumping? No, he's not. He's trying to get safe. And it's a good attempt, a very good attempt, because if he hits it a little bit harder, the cue ball comes up farther. There wasn't really a whole lot that Bill could do there, but that was the first time that he got to see a ball in the last 3 racks. And MOLINA, if she wants to go offensive, is she calling a ref on herself here? Does she want a ref to watch this? Yeah. So they're having a ref watch this shot. I think it will be pretty obvious because you will see the 9 if the 9 moves first. Okay, so I guess she kind of knew that the 9 was gonna move on that shot. The ref called it a good hit. She probably knew that the 9 was going to move and that it could have been questionable, so that's why she wanted to have the ref watch her shot, so that there's just no discrepancy or dispute there. And I'll tell you what, MOLINA ORTÍZ has come to play. Three-six combo, perfectly executed. And I like where the 4 is positioned because it gets you down to the 5 without a lot of work. Position on the 5 does need to be a little bit precise. That's the perfect angle on the 4 ball. Perfect angle on the 4 ball to just float in here, bringing that cue ball down into this position. Doesn't want to have too big of a cut on the 5 ball because then she'll be traveling away from that 7, and she might be looking for the 7-10 combo after the 5. So she's looking at the angle that she wants the cue ball for the 5 to be able to get position on the 7 for the 7-10 combo. Now, if she gets straight on the 5, maybe she won't be taking the 7-10. She'll be drawing back for the 7 in the bottom right corner. So maybe that's what she's looking for. Good players don't necessarily want to take a combo. So here we go. She didn't get exactly straight on this 5, so drawing like straight back for the 7 next is not as simple, but she can draw this off of the bottom rail with some draw to bring the cue ball back out for the 7. And if she doesn't like that, she can certainly just use top and bring the cue ball up here and play that 7-10 combo. Multiple ways of doing this. It just depends on how comfortable she is with the combination. I don't really like that combo because the 10 is kind of close to the rail. It's not an automatic. But she is doing that shot. Oh no, she went all the way around with it, and that cue ball is almost going to scratch. And Bill now with a possible 5-10 combo or a possible carom on the 10, and I think that's all he has. So a chance to get back into this match for Bill. And he gets it, drills that 10 ball, so a fantastic shot there. And Bill Rosenberry getting himself back in. He hasn't had very many turns at the table, but that one he maximized. MOLINA knows that she made a critical error there. I wonder if she had it to do over again, if she was she would play that differently, but she really wanted to get to the other side of that 7 ball to not have to play the 7-10. And I think that the amount of work that took was, in my opinion, maybe more work than that 7-10 combo. So it kind of an interesting decision from MOLINA. She really went the extra mile to try to get around everything to go back onto the 7. I'm in no position to say that that's the wrong decision. There's multiple ways of going about it. And she got 5 balls on the break last time, and this time she's got the 1 ball down, and the 2 is available. I do believe she can see this 2. Maybe. This looks really tight on the 2 ball, and the 3 is down here, so this is going to be interesting to see if she can get there. I think the 6 might be hampering her from seeing the right side of the 2 to be able to come down table for the 3. And that's going to make this very challenging. And it's a push out. Interesting. Okay, she's pushing to a jump shot. I wonder what she has in mind here. Bill's going to give this back, I'm pretty sure. No. He's grabbing his cue. His regular shooting cue. He's not grabbing his jump cue. And now he says, no, you can have it back. And MOLINA gets up with her regular shooting cue. No jump cue in hand. What does she have in mind? That push out was very interesting. Oh, I see. So kicking off the bottom rail, getting that 2-ball, and coming around the 8. Almost gets there, and not quite, though. She's going to have to... Now she's going to probably have to get the jump cue out, I'm guessing. But she doesn't. No, she's going to swerve. She's going to swerve around it. Masse to get... Oh, that's not going to work out. Good try. Good attempt from MOLINA. Opting to go with the masse versus the jump in that situation. And now Bill with the best opportunity that he's had at an open rack in this match so far. And this thing could be tied up, even though it feels like it's been all MOLINA ORTÍZ. Bill has a chance to tie this score. Bill doing his due diligence, checking where he wants to have that cue ball on the 6. Is a stop shot going to do it, or does he need to stun follow a little bit or roll forward? He's rolled forward. I like it. Not doing too much, just keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. Oh, no. Some body movement there from Bill, and that might have got a little nervy. Saw some movement in that stroke, and he was just offline with that 7, and that kind of hurts. As good as MOLINA has been playing, this could have been tied up. Now MOLINA at the table with a chance to go up 2 games. We've got our EvoSports booth here, and I've got Trevor Sickendick and Zach Zager over here to my right. We've got 2 commentary stations set up in the EvoSports booth. They're commentating the Damian Pongpanic and Xu Cheng Chao matchup, while I'm commentating this one for you guys. And hopefully for more of the finals matches and other things that are going to be coming up tonight and tomorrow, we might get try to get some remote commentators in working from home to join in and make these matches more entertaining for you folks to watch. And MOLINA makes quick work of that, picking up the spare, as Mike D would call it. 2-game lead. Here we go. So a real heartbreaker of an opportunity for Bill. He had the open look and just faltered a little bit on that 7 ball, and that's all it takes. One mistake, you lose the rack. Looks like we also have Jack Kiske and John Mesa are playing over on, looks like table 5. If you guys are interested in that match, Jack Kiske, John Mesa. Jack is up 2-1. It's on table 5. And ball down on the break. Bill says finally, his last 2 breaks were dry, so this is a welcome sight to have a ball go in on the break and a look at the 1. And he's got to reset the tempo and keep himself in, because he knows that the way MOLINA is playing, this match could get away from him really fast. Loser of this round will get 9th through 12th. So we got a lot of B-side action still to go in this elite singles. We also have a gold singles match on EvoSports Table 4 going on right now. That's Fred Joseph and Philip Wilson. That's on Table 4. Fred Joseph, they're tied at 4-4. That's a gold singles matchup. The one that's getting the most views right now is Damien Pongpanic and Shu-Cheng Chow. Everybody wants to see that matchup. And in that one, Damien is up 4-2. However, Shu-Cheng is at the table with an opportunity to make it 4-3 with just a couple balls to go. So that's a pretty tight race as well. Okay, that one kind of got a little funny on him. No, he wanted to get better on the 3 than that. So he's got the possible, very difficult 3-10 combo that he's taking a look at. I don't like that at all. I think the safety is going to be the better choice. I think that the safety is rolling the 3 to the rail this way and holding and bumping into the 10 the other way. And it's a little delicate, but I think it's much easier than the combo on the 10. But he's going back to look at that 10 ball and see if he wants to take this on. So he may be taking on this 10 ball combo. Find out. And he does, and he just misses it. And he got fairly safe on this one, too. 3-ball rolls next to the side pocket, but not far enough to make it a real easy jump pocket of the ball shot. She would have to jump over the 4, the edge of the 4, I think, and back cut the 3 in. Now she does, I believe she does have this one rail possibility to come into the 3-ball. And that's not a bad choice because it does get you down into the vicinity where the 4 position on the 4. Let's see what she likes here. She's got a regular shooting cue in hand. Getting down to eyeball it out. Oh, she might be able to see this cut. I didn't know she could see it. Oh, it was definitely there. She hit it too full, so the cut was definitely on. I didn't know. I kind of thought she was blocked by the 4-ball. And on the B side in this match, you've still got Dan Louie in there. You got Chad Raswick, Steve Klein, of course MOLINA ORTÍZ and Bill Rosenberry, Shu Cheng Chow and Damian Pongpanic, Greg Odell, Michael Gordon and Chad Bisconner. Those are the players that are left in the B side of this elite singles. And very close to that side pocket for that shape on the 5 for Bill, but it worked out. He got really good shape on the 5-ball. Oh, and the 7-ball again gets him. So that dang 7-ball has gotten him twice in the last 2 racks. So this could have been a much different score. These late game errors, Bill has got to clean that up if he wants to have a chance to stay in this tournament, because MOLINA is going to make you pay for those mistakes. And that's really frustrating as a pool player. That's incredibly frustrating. You're trying to get in gear. You start getting a run going. And you just have that one little mistake towards the end of a rack that costs you that game and maybe more, because MOLINA's going to be breaking on the next rack. MOLINA ORTÍZ up 5-2 with the break. All right, let's see if MOLINA can replicate that break that she had a couple racks ago where she pocketed 5 balls on the break. There goes the 3 ball is down. She's right next to the 1 ball, but no real good shot on the 1 offensively. So I have to imagine she's going to be looking for a defensive shot. And what I'm seeing right away, potentially, is to bring the cue ball off the 1 ball and try to send it back down into this area where you've got the 10 and potentially the 6, but really the 10 ball that you might want to try to get behind. I don't know if that's what she's going to be looking for, but that's right away what I see. I think there might be a possibility to get this 1 in to the pocket off the 9, but I don't know. Doesn't really look like there's a lot of room to do that. I wonder if that's what she's doing, or if she's gonna, yeah, she's going the safety behind the 7. That works too, but it came out a little bit far, and that's going to give Bill a look at this 1, at least the left edge of the 1 ball, to try to play the combo on the 1-4. The problem with playing the combo on the 1-4 is that your cue ball is going to be coming back around down the table. So maybe he doesn't have a look at the edge of the 1, so he's going into it off the rail. Not sure if he called the 4 or not. He did not call the 4, so option for MOLINA. She'll take it. But now there's still a problem here with the 2 ball. She's going to play the 1 in the side. Playing the 1 in the side can get the cue ball down towards the 2. Not sure if she has the angle to break out the 2, so she's looking at what the 2-6 combo looks like. So that's probably what we're going to be looking at, is 1 in the side and then setting up for the 2-6 combo. So this is difficult to hold the cue ball in the right spot, and then a difficult combo to execute afterwards, even if she gets in the perfect spot. So she goes corner. That's kind of surprising to me. She must not have liked where that cue ball was going to be headed for the, if she was going to put the 1 in the side. And it'll be interesting to see what she has in order here. Send that 2 ball off the 6 and bringing the cue ball back around to behind the 5. Brilliant shot. I didn't even see that. That was actually really smart, using the 6 to really hold the 2 and letting the cue ball go off 2 rails, 3 rails really, and back around the 5. Very well played. And Bill's got nothing to do but a jump here. But he's not. He's kicking. And he's missed the 2 ball completely. That's going to give MOLINA ball in hand. And MOLINA ball in hand, looking to continue the damage and not let off the gas. And the winner of this match will go on to the next round to play against the winner between Chad Raswick and Steve Klein. And that match is happening, I believe, right now on table 3. You guys are, and it's Chad Raswick is up 4-3 in that match. I know a lot of people right now are doing the EvoSports channel surfing, flipping through between tables 1 through 6 to see which one you want. And if you've got multiple phones and computers, you can just watch them all at the same time. That's kind of fun. We've got commentary on 2 of them. Tables 1 and 2 have commentary right now.
Cheer you up. Here she comes. She's a man. Yeah. No, what do you want? Please, it works for you. Is that what that means? I don't think that is, but yeah. No. It's not? No. Oh. Yeah, one more mouth. I would love it. Thank you. Very good.
And MOLINA just taking full advantage of every opportunity. And this score really could be 4-3 Bill if it wasn't for 2 missed 7 balls. He's missed the 7 ball late in the rack twice in this match. And that is definitely a difference maker. But because of that, MOLINA has just been able to go full throttle and continue the pressure. And again, getting perfect shape on the 10. Amazing job. Already up 6-2. And it looks like we're going to get a player break. Yep, we're going to be on a player break for just a couple of minutes. Hang out with us. We'll be back in a few. All right, looks like we're back to the action. Bill needing a break after this couple of errors, costing him a couple of games, and MOLINA taking advantage of every opportunity and going up 6-2. Good time for a break from Bill. Gonna reset and try to come back and get something going. Oh no, scratch on the break from Bill, and it just continues to get worse. Interesting, he's chosen the side break on 10 ball, which is a little bit unique. Some players choose to do the break from the side rail on 10 ball, and their goal is really to pocket the one in the side. It's sort of a cut break. But he got really off target on that, and the cue ball ends up going in the side pocket. And MOLINA winning the breaking game and the run-out game as well. So Bill's got to do something drastically different to change this outcome. And I do have to talk a little bit quiet because the players are fairly close to the booth here, so certainly don't want them to hear any of my commentary. And I wonder what she's got in store for the 3 ball. She's got a little bit of an angle on the 2, but I think it's straight enough to where she can draw back past the 8 to play the 3-9 combination. There might be a possible way to hit this, and if she has enough, I don't think she has enough angle to try to stun this cue ball that far. She would have to hit it really, really hard, I think, to stun the cue ball that far, but maybe that's what she's going to do. Yeah, might have had more angle than I thought. So she did have the ability to stun the cue ball down, and it's nice that she actually has the little angle. She didn't want to be on the rail, so it's more difficult of a shot than she wanted. However, if she executes this shot, the leave is natural for the 4 ball. She doesn't have to do anything special to get the leave. She just pot the ball and follow the cue ball off that side rail and back down for the 4. And she overcut it. A little bit of body movement there as well in that stroke. Overcutting that ball. And Bill now with the combo on the 3-9. The hard part here is that cue ball is going to drift down to the bottom rail. If you hit it soft, the cue ball ends up sort of behind the 7. That could be an issue. If you hit it hard, the 3 ball could get a little out of control. So yeah, he was really trying hard not to get the cue ball behind the 7 and ends up missing the combo on the 9. I understand why that shot was missed, because he knew that if that cue ball comes down another 4 inches down here, he's got no shot on the 3. But it laid up in a very unfortunate spot for Bill. MOLINA with a very easy combo, and now it's just about setting up the right position on the 3 to get back up for the 4. And one of the good things for MOLINA is also that 7 is opened up. It's not tied to the 9 ball anymore. Come in between the 5-8, down for the 4. And she might be coming back, bringing that cue ball with some draw, just back to where it is now, or maybe just a little left of where it is right now on the 5. I don't think she wants to be where the cue ball is now, because she would be on the wrong side of the 5. Like to be on the other side of it. Yeah, just right about there. That's perfect. That's the perfect angle. And MOLINA doing a very good job of staying on the correct side of each shot to make the runouts a little bit easier. Juicing that cue ball and getting very fortunate, gives the wave saying, I know I got lucky there. Kind of surprised she juiced that one. I thought it was available without putting that much into it. I think she wanted to go the extra couple of rails there to get the position on the 7, and really got a favorable roll coming into that 8. Sometimes they work out for you. And today, and in this match, they are working out for MOLINA. She's playing great and getting some rolls. It's nice to get both. You can only control one, but and so far, Bill has not had any answer at all to MOLINA ORTÍZ onslaught. She is putting on this clinic that she's putting on here in Lincoln City, Oregon for this WBCA Lincoln City 10-ball elite singles division. Huge shout out to all of the WBCA sponsors. Got some great sponsors from the WBCA that have sponsored making this happen. Diamond Billiards Products, Joe's Glass, Chinook Winds Casino and Resort, Ox Billiards, Fort Worth Billiards Superstore, Littman Lights. Make sure to support the sponsors. They do a lot for keeping these events and adding money to the prize pools for the players, and to keep these events happening. Keep the lights on. Make sure you support the sponsors. Back cut on the 1. What a beautiful shot that was. And holds on the 3. She knew she was coming into the 7, and that could have gotten funny, but it didn't. The 6, 7 are still have some separation on them. Now she wants to get up here for this 5 and be, I think, maybe just a hair on this side of the 5. She doesn't want to be over here on this side of the 5 because that'll be taking her away from the 6. So she definitely wants to control this cue ball where she either has a very straight shot on the 5 or just a hair on the left side of it so she can float over for a flat position on the 6. This is going to be the ideal position for the 6 ball. To make the out much easier. I would say that based on how these balls lie, this is the key shot of this rack. And very well done. That could have rolled a little bit too far. If that just rolls another couple inches, it's going to be very difficult to get on the 6 ball. But I think she got just a slight angle to where she can just stun that cue ball over to the rail and have the perfect shape on the 6. And that's really the key to this rack, is getting flat on this rail, flat on the 6. Well done, MOLINA ORTÍZ. I like rolling forward here. Natural, just roll forward, and then you have really just a roll forward shot on the 7. 8 on the side is very simple. She looks like she's drawing this back. That works too. Another option. You could, draw back on this one and this one. Now she's looking at where she wants to be on the 8. I like the pre-shot routine that MOLINA has. MOLINA ORTÍZ looking to go on the hill these last 2 balls. And again, perfect shape on the 10. The execution on the pattern there, especially the shape that she got on the 5 in this rack, to stun over to the rail for the perfect 6 ball, that was everything in this rack. The precision of her cue ball control in this match has been almost perfect. And now being on the hill, Bill has to win 7 straight racks, which at this point doesn't even seem possible, but we've all seen it happen before. Swings can happen. But he's going to need to play absolutely perfect, and he's going to need to get some luck as well. He needs to get some dry breaks for MOLINA or some scratch-on breaks or something needs to happen like that for Bill to have even a chance at coming back into this thing, because MOLINA is very capable of breaking and running at least one of them, and in this alternate break format, she's going to have, what, 3 more breaks at least if he starts coming back. So even if Bill does play 100% perfect from this point on, he still may not even have a chance to win the set. And what do we have here? We've got the 6 ball is down, and I think he has a look at the 1. I think he has enough room to cut the 1 into the top right corner. The 2 ball is in a precarious spot in a sandwich between the 4 and 10. Nothing easy here. I think you just pocket this 1 and then potentially look for the safety on the 2. He's a bit far. Got his cue ball down table a bit, so he's going to have to figure something out. I think the 2 does cut to the bottom left corner. It's just a hair ahead of the 10 ball, so I think they might have a ref look at this, I'm guessing. Not sure. Yeah, they're going to have a ref take a look at this, and hopefully he doesn't block our camera view. Thank you very much. I like it when the refs don't block the camera. That's nice. It is going to be close. Good try from Bill. And he gets the backdoor safety. That works. Ref says good hit. So MOLINA with a good kick and just keeping the pressure on. You know, I mean, it's just, you get the good roll, Bill gets the good roll, and hopefully, you know, just trying to get something going. And MOLINA just refuses to give him that opportunity that he desperately needs. Just will not give in at all. So kick shot on the 2 from Bill, trying to tie it up to the 5. That's successful. However, it might be kind of touchy for MOLINA to try to play this very delicate safety and get behind the 5, but it looks like that's what she likes, and she executes it perfectly. Those are a lot harder than she made that look, because you're just hitting the cue ball only a few inches. Really easy to mess those up, but gets him perfect. And again, Bill shooting from behind a ball. Not much daylight, and that's going to give up ball in hand. And now MOLINA with a chance for the run out to win the set, 9-2. You guys are watching some high level, high octane pool in this match. Absolute clinic being put on by MOLINA ORTÍZ. I think anybody could have been her opponent and she'd be winning this set the way she's playing. Deciding to go with another safety. I wonder what the decision was there. And she didn't. She's mad because I don't think she got it. She came around the other side of the 8. So interesting that she was going for maybe the 3 foul opportunity or something. And I'm guessing because of where the 7 is. You know, the 5 to the 7 transition in this rack is extremely difficult, because the 8 is the blocker. Oh. What? Okay, so Bill just hands her the ball in hand, so that he's on 2 now. So he didn't want to take a chance. Bill didn't want to take a chance at breaking out anything. He was stuck on that. And MOLINA looking for the 3 foul now to close out the set with a 3 foul. Oh, wouldn't that be something? She's going to punt that 1 ball 2 rails up table, parking the cue ball behind the 9-10. Got to get that cue ball just between the 9 and 10, and it should be a very good safety. Well, not what she wanted. It is blocking. The 4 ball does block the path of the natural kick line that way, I think. Nope. Oh, and that's a 3 foul. So game over, a match over, ends on a 3 foul. He gets the legal hit, but scratches in the corner, and MOLINA Ortiz 3 fouls Bill Rosenberry to win the set 9-2. What an unbelievable finish, and wow. I mean, that's all I can say is wow. I feel a little bit bad for Bill. He just didn't have a lot of opportunities. He's had he had a couple of mistakes in there, but overall just didn't have a lot of opportunities to get anything going. MOLINA played just unbelievably lights out in that set. So congratulations, MOLINA Ortiz. Moving on to the next round of this event. And the next round is going to be the winner between Chad Raswick and Steve Klein. And just so you guys know, Steve is up Steve Klein's up 6-5 in that set. And so keep tuning in to EvoSports Streaming. We've got lots of action coming. So we're going to shut this one down, but we'll be back soon with more action.